Good day, folks. It's Tony Fortunato from the technology firm. Today I'm going to walk you through a little troubleshooting exercise I had at a client's. He had a wireless network with an SSID with several access points, and every once in a while people were complaining that they weren't getting an address. It said no network, no internet, that kind of stuff. So let's see if I can show you what I did and how I did it in one take. So I'm going to go here. I'm using, by the way, let me stop. I'm using my NetAlly AirCheck G2. It's a handheld unit that you use to walk around and try to do this kind of stuff. What I'm going to show you is extremely difficult to do with an Android phone, Apple, or Windows machine. I will write some articles later on how you can try to do this, but I just want to show you using this tool because it's pretty easy. So go to Networks. I'm going to click on Networks. The network in question is called 24 gigahertz. Click. And you can see it says 3 APs right here. 3. Right? So I'm going to click on 3. You can see the access points. Already things look suspicious because one of them is a Linksys and the other two are not. But I didn't know if that should be the case because I don't work there. So I thought, let me start from 1. I'm going to hit connect. So on the tool itself, I've inputted the WPA2 passphrase, so that way it can get an IP address and all that kind of stuff, right? So you can see it says connection established, then I got an IP address, and then the tool will note the DHCP server that was found, the IP address for the gateway, DNS1, DNS2, and everything's great. The last thing that it tried to do was a link live update, which means send this stuff to the cloud, which I don't want it to do, so that's good, all right? So that one worked. See, that was pretty good. I'm not going to go through every single one because that's kind of silly. I'm just going to go to the one that I suspect might be an issue. I'm going to click on him. I'm going to hit connect. And then this is where things get interesting because you saw how fast that first test went, you know, established IP address, DHCP, gateway, DNS, and all that kind of stuff. In this case, you can see that it says connection established, green, right? Now, if you're curious, you can always go hit the down arrow key and it tells you what that meant when it was green. Connected to the AP, authenticated, so you know that's good. That means obviously the SSID worked, the passphrase worked, that kind of stuff. Now it's trying to get an IP address. It's just sticking there, right? It's not doing anything. And while it's doing its dance, I'm just going to finish the story for you. So after testing those other 2 APs that worked just fine and I got an IP address, this one did not. So after some investigation, a little bit of interviewing, I found that this AP is a new AP. They put it on a new port. This port was not configured for the correct VLAN or the production or the office VLAN. It was just some, you know, the default VLAN, which doesn't even have DHCP on it. That's the way these guys set up their network. So the default VLAN 1 had no DHCP, but then the office, Wi-Fi, IoT, those kinds of VLANs, they all had DHCP on them with different scopes, of course. So in this case, you can see no IP, failed, but obviously SSID worked and the passphrase worked. So we isolated to this one access point, traced it back to the port on the switch, found out it was on the wrong VLAN, reconfigured the port for the correct VLAN, and all done. There you go, folks. Hope that helped. Again, I'm going to do another article in the near future on how you can try to do this with Windows and or Android. And look forward to that. Have a good day, folks. Bye for now.